So, good morning, and well, I guess welcome back to another video. Um, I just did a video recording a build for the polls for Slacher Privileges castle into knights for arena, and had a few inefficiencies in it, and I noticed a few things that could have gone better, so I'm going to redo it here. So let's just get into it. First thing is obviously regular start. You go for your 2 houses and 6 villas on food, right? So the idea behind this build is, especially for team games, it can be really strong. If you have an ally who is going for a castle drop and then some kind of fast imp to take out the opposing castle normally and fortifications. This can be really strong because you can support your ally. And it provides a really powerful late game as well, because with such a privileges you'll normally be able to afford so many knights that you'll be able to compete with the other side as well, going into it, at least the mid game. Late game might get a little bit difficult at some point. 7th Bill, I can send it back here. Way better defense in my opinion than the other game as well. That's nice.
Gotów jestem. Tak, rozkazania.
There's the 2 GPs. So yeah, you have your regular start, you have 6 vills to food. I like to put 4 vills on wood. I've seen some people who put 3 vills on wood, but I find 4 is more not sustainable really, but it's easier to pull off. If you put 4 on wood, then that will provide you the wood that you need without any kind of adjustments necessary. So, I'm just gonna place some houses there and then lure that boar. There's another boar here. I'm gonna lure this boar first, whilst this field just creates houses for me. Yeah, I'll have a second vital TC for that, but that's fine. That's the kind of inefficiency I'm fine with. Yeah, like 2 seconds of vital TC or something, that's fine. Okay, very good. So yeah, again, even this build, you know, this isn't a perfect build. This is a decent build. It's got some inefficiencies again in it. 2, 3. Maybe put it here. Might be slightly too slow with that food. Or lol, I've got to take that. Sheep. Okay, 18 vills. So about 18, 19 vills, you want to start sending vills to berries. Lure the other boar there. I'm gonna want to place 1 farm. 1 farm is plenty with poles because you get the 8%, right, of the farm for free. And again, you'll see there are some small mistakes that I make in this build. It's arena, so you could iron those out quite easily, but it's a decent build, and even if you make a few mistakes, you'll typically be fine.
Rozkazania.
Like those 2-3 seconds aren't going to cost you. It's as long as you're following the right build order, you're setting enough builds to each area, give or take at least, you'll be fine. And
Gotów
I
jestem.
might upload the other video as well, just to show you how that went. Because it was a fine build, it just wasn't optimized in any way.
Witajcie.
Zbieram.
I want to move these
Rozkazania?
houses.
Tak, gotowa jest. Zbieram.
Tak, zbieram. Rozkazania? Zbieram. Witajcie. Rozkazania? Sprawiać. Tak. Pojmuję. Jestem górnikiem.
Okay, so I'm gonna go up with 25 vills. You might be able to get away with 24 vills going up here. I think 25 vills is a little bit better, because in my experience,
Rozkazania?
you need a tiny bit more,
Tak,
Zbieram.
rozkazania. Gotowa jest.
Zbieram. Zbieram.
you need a tiny bit more, eco for this than for the 24 pop, fast castle builds. Which, again, this is my take on the build. You could change this up. Like, there are plenty of builds to go for fast night production. I know I mentioned this in the other video. I don't remember if I said this at the very beginning here. I think I did. This is to support your ally going for fast castle into castle drop, normally into imp to take out fortifications, right? I can see I'm gonna have enough res, probably.
Natychmiast tak.
Gonna put some vills on wood here, just to make sure that I have enough.
Gotów jest. Rozkazania?
Witajcie.
Pojmuję.
Just to make sure that I have enough for the
Drwal.
mining camp
Tak.
and
Jestem sprawiaczką.
the blacksmith. If I can speak, and the blacksmith market. Right? I think I should have enough though.
Gotowa jest. Tak,
I
Gotów
might do
jestem.
this a bit
Rozkazania?
wykonam. Jestem sprawiaczką. Wykonam. Jestem
Yeah,
sprawiaczką.
okay, blacksmith market. That's pretty decent. Building them a little bit in, like, if this is a 1v1, you'll normally have a bit more space to work with, where you can like build a full-on second line. I could have built it here, to be fair, but I want to protect my farms anyway, of course, so I'm fully okay putting those there. Let's see, am I gonna have enough food? I might be just a tiny bit short. Last build I actually had to sell some wood in order to get up,
Jestem górnikiem.
because I didn't have any gold on gold
Rozkazania?
early enough.
Górnikiem.
So the mining camp on gold was actually very nice here.
Gotowa jest. Witajcie. Rozkazania.
Okay, and I'm up, and we're in
Tak,
our
Natychmiast
happy
wykładam.
place points because we actually got up with 25 vills. +2. I wasn't 25 pop +2. I didn't think that would actually be working for us this game because it didn't last time, but yeah, it did.
Witajcie.
Happy about
Rozkazania?
that.
Tak też uczynię.
I'm gonna send 4 more vills to wood.
Drwal.
This isn't like a set number. This is how many I'm sending.
Gotów
Gotowa
jestem.
jest.
Maybe even 9 vills to wood. I think that's probably a better number.
tak.
Because I'm gonna be running really low on wood once we get up.
Witajcie.
Maybe drop 1 or 2 more farms? I wonder if we can get away with not dropping any farms. Nah, that would be a mistake.
Witajcie. Jestem sprawiaczką.
We might be able to get away with it, but I'm gonna drop another 2-3 farms maybe.
Witajcie.
Yeah, there's no reason to drop a
Sprawiać.
third farm.
Tak.
Okay, I only sent 4 vills to stone this game, so I'm slightly short on stone for a castle. Not a problem, we have enough gold to compensate in this game. If we have to. We don't really have to, I don't need that instant castle. The important thing is that we have a powerful economy behind it as well.
Rozkazania. Czynię.
Gotów jestem.
So I'm gonna cancel 1 vill there.
Tak,
Natychmiast
And
wykonam.
then, let's see, I misplaced my farms.
Sprawiacz.
rozkazania. Jestem
Tak,
sprawiaczką. Jestem
Witaj,
sprawiaczką.
mówię. Tak też
Rozkazania.
uczynię.
I don't want any of these farms to finish before Horse Collar comes in.
Sprawiać.
Hence why I'm doing this
tak,
strange
tak.
looking build.
Tak.
I should have placed this over here.
Rozkazania? Tak.
Jestem sprawiaczką. Witajcie. Jestem sprawiaczką.
Okay, so I am placing this castle very far forward. this is a little bit risky. If they cast or drop me, you have to send more vills to it.
Gotowa
I'm building it
jest.
with a single vill because
Jestem
you don't need to
sprawiaczką.
send more vills to it in principle. I'm gonna get housed. Yeah, that's true. I'm gonna get housed.
Gotów
Ah,
jest.
well,
Pojmuję,
it happens.
pojmuję. Natychmiast wykonam.
Anyways, could get wheelbarrow.
Rozkazanie. Jestem sprawiaczką.
So, what are we doing next here?
Natychmiast wykonam. Natychmiast wykonam.
At this point I can already start building my barracks, I think. Yes, that should work out quite
Witajcie,
well.
gotów jestem. Tak.
Rozkazanie. Natychmiast wykonam.
Witajcie.
Okay, and now we start adding
Jestem
folwarks.
sprawiaczką.
As many as we can. We're gonna need a lot of folwarks for this build.
Witaj. Jestem
We
sprawiaczką.
have too much gold. Ah, I forgot. Ah. I'm not gonna refill this one. I left all my vills on stone. You're supposed to pull your vills off of stone.
Gotów jestem.
Pojmuję. Jestem
Tak.
sprawiaczką.
Rozkazania.
Drwal.
Gotów natychmiast.
Because you don't need that much stone. That explains why I have too much gold as well.
Jestem sprawiaczką.
Ach.
Witaj, rozkazania.
It's fine. This build I think is still gonna be better. We'll find out, I guess.
Jestem sprawiaczką. Pojmuję. Drwal.
I built the barracks far back, by the way, so that the opponent can't see what I'm
Jestem
doing.
sprawiaczką.
Jestem.
Not absolutely vital to do, but
Tak.
I recommend it.
Rozkazania.
There's a few things to wood.
Tak. Gotowa jest.
And now I should be able to click slash privileges immediately.
Gotów natychmiast wykonam.
Rozkazania. Witaj.
And I'm
Jestem
going to already set up a
sprawiaczką.
stable because I want this to be
Pojmuję.
as
Gotowa
fast as
jest.
possible from this point on.
Sprawiacz.
Witaj. Jestem sprawiaczką.
Rozkazania. Drwal.
So yeah, if you can get a second lumber camp at some point here, that would probably be helpful. Like there's a bit of bumping happening here, but
Rozkazania.
I don't know how well. Okay, such a privileges is already in. Very nice. How necessary that is.
Pojmuję.
From now on, you're gonna want to send bills to gold as you start producing knights.
Gotowa jest. Witaj. Tak też uczynię.
I don't have bloodlines in. That's fine. I can add that every time.
Jestem sprawiaczką. Drwal. Witajcie. Jestem
Trying to balance my
sprawiaczką.
economy better than I did in the last one.
Rozkazania. Gotów natychmiast wykonam. Tak też uczynię. Rozkazania. Sprawiacz. Tak.
Okay, 6 bills there.
Gotowa jest. Tak też pojmuję.
And I'm gonna start building houses because I'm gonna need a lot of houses in this build. Okay.
Rozkazania. Sprawiacz.
This build is actually slightly better than the other one I did. Still need bloodlines to be fair. And I probably need another
Tak, jestem górnikiem. Pojmuję.
steel.
Sprawiacz. Witaj, tak. Rozkazania. Witajcie. Tak też uczynię. Sprawiacz.
Witajcie. Tak też uczynię. Rozkazania. Jestem sprawiaczką.
Okay. So, and we're constantly producing knights, we're building stables as we can afford them. And yeah, I knew that. I'm pretty sure this is a better time than we got on my other one. We have 6 knights out already. Bloodlines has just come in. We have +1/+1,
Gotów jestem.
and we're now on 3
Tak,
stable
tak,
production.
natychmiast
And honestly, we
wykonam.
can probably add a 4th.
Witajcie. Natychmiast wykonam. Pojmuję. Gotowa jest. Rozkazania. Tak też uczynię. Tak. Jestem sprawiaczką.
Might have to cut this out. Yeah, just a spam call. Okay. Anyways, knights going forward. Even if this is your ally now, you're assisting him, you're running into his base, all of that good stuff. And that with 6 knights already. Well, 9 I guess. 6 have arrived.
Witaj,
and a
strażniku.
constant flood from, I want to say 4 stables? Yeah, about 4-ish stables.
Jestem sprawiaczką.
Okay, so yeah, normally if, obviously if you're with an ally, then he's already busted open his walls and you can just run in. You've got a huge army, right? I mean, 14 knights, down 24 minutes into the game, but this is just a constant flood now, which you can sustain for basically the rest